guys, it's Secret, and today I'm going to be doing my monthly book of the month unboxing. So this box is for the month of January 2021. If you guys are a BFF, which means that you have gotten selected books for 12 months. One of the perks is that you could choose between 5 of the book of the year nominees that they have. The only problem with that is that I had every single one of those books. And I know that someone did tell me that, you know, if you've already had every single one of the books, you could like message them and say, hey, I already had all these books. Can I just get something else? And they would probably help and like, you know, let you get something else or give you a credit. But I didn't want to go through having to contact them, even though it probably would have been like 1 second. I just picked a book. So today I'm going to be unboxing it. And unlike all of the other months, I did tell you guys that for this year, I want to start slowing down when it comes to buying so many book of the months because I go a little crazy with the add-ons. So usually I unbox 5 books. I think today I'm going to be unboxing 2. So I want to start off by showing you guys the additional book that I selected, one of the book of the years. There were 5 selection. I don't remember them all. All right, so the book that I selected was The Girl with the Louding Voice by A.B. Derry. Out of all of them, I felt like I probably didn't have this book. And if I did, I think I have it in paperback. But I was like, I don't think I have this book. And everybody was talking about it. And I was like, you know what? I have to get it. It's a free book. I have a free choice to get whatever book I want. Well, one of the 5 choices. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get this. So just reading that little synopsis kind of made me want to tear up because it seems like it's going to be really an emotional but motivating read. So this follows Adani. She's a 14-year-old Nigerian girl, and basically she really wants an education. And it's so crazy that the things that we take for granted every single day, people just dream of having this, but they don't have that opportunity like we do in America. And yeah, but so she dreams of having an education, but instead of an education, she gets sold into slavery. And so I think she ends up getting married too. So in exchange, it says, Adani finds that her life amounts to this: 4 goats, 2 bags of rice, some chickens, and a new TV. So basically she's sold for those items into this household where the person before her, who was like the servant there, her name is Rebecca, she just had this disappearance and nobody knows what happened to her. But Adani kind of finds her voice and she learns to stand up for herself, even though, so the synopsis says she can barely speak English, but she learns to find her voice, which is why the book is called The Girl with the Louding Voice. This is going to be one of those books that is just going to make me feel so empowered and make me cry. I can feel it, but I can't wait to read it. My book of the month pick for this month was The Dating Plan. So it was actually kind of easy for me to pick this book because it just sounded really good. But also I wasn't interested in the other book picks this month. And that really, sometimes it happens to me where none of the choices that they offered are things that I really like. I just want to mention this. I also hate that the really, really good books that you guys probably want, they'll make it as add-ons instead of like one of the picks, and it'll be like something new. So you would have to buy this book and then you have to use your credit on this book and then have to buy another one for $9.99. I hate that. I really don't like that book of the month. Like, why do you do that? So this was the only one that I really liked. Okay, so this is going to be a dating of convenience book. So it's going to be like 2 people just like needing to be in a relationship for some reason. So it follows this girl who, she's basically not interested in love at all. She just kind of want to please her parents, who is just like really looking for marriage. And then the guy love interest is someone who is basically wanting his inheritance, and that inheritance comes with a catch. He has to be married. He has to be married first. And so basically they seem to just really have a need to be in a relationship and to one day be married to each other. But of course, like in all romance, they start to fall for each other, and it's so cute. And it reminds me so much of The Kiss Quotient, which is the exact same thing. So she starts to date this prostitute guy who because her she has no interest in love, but her parents really want her to be married. And so she was like, well, if I'm going to find a guy, I better learn how to have sex. And so what better way than to, you know, get someone who does this for a living, you know, to teach me thy ways. And so basically they end up falling for each other, kind of like this. So I actually rated that book 5 stars. It was really, really good. And so I'm hoping that this book is also really good. So this is something I probably will also read in February, because maybe around Valentine's Day, because I would be in the mood to read something a little bit more lovely and soft and cute and romantic. So super excited about that. So that is everything that I got for this month's book of the month. Maybe next month I might get some add-ons or not. I don't really know. It just depends on what they have to offer. But yeah, once again, book of the month is $14.99, and you get a credit. And with that credit, you get to choose from, I believe, 5 different books, and they usually span across all genres, like nonfiction. They usually have a thriller. Sometimes they have some YA. Sometimes they have fantasy. They have romance. It just really varies every once in a while. Sometimes they have historical fiction, which you guys know I don't like historical fiction, so that was a hard pass for me. But yeah, they usually have some really good offerings. This month, I will say none of the stuff was my cup of tea, but it might have been really good for you. I think it's probably one of the cheapest and best bang for your buck. These books, once they are published, sometimes you get early editions, but once these books are published, they tend to go for way over $14.99. So you're definitely saving money. And once you buy one book with your credit, you can get another one for $9.99. And if you've been a member for 12 months, you also can get free stuff, such as a free tote bag. And then, like I said, for January, you get a free book based on what books were nominated for Best Book of the Year. So great opportunity if you're looking for something, some type of book subscription box that is affordable and you get to choose things, and you don't really like a lot of gifts or, you know, fandom kind of things. You just kind of want the book and that's it. Book of the month is really good for you. They always tend to have some type of deal. I think right now they have like this code. If I can find it, I'll post it for you guys. But they have this code right now. I think your first book will be $9.99 if I'm not mistaken. So get all up on that if you're interested. It's a great way to get introduced to the program, the site. But yeah, that is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely will be back with more videos for you. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Bye.